Greetings and welcome to Spider McGavinport's channel. There is a storm going on right now, and I hope that you all enjoy listening to it as it pelts my roof with hail. Oh, yes. Finally, in the collection, we have a Sega CD's CD backup RAM card. Now, I have magnificent idea of why I wanted this so bad and so long. Well, before we get a little too far ahead of ourselves, we'll go ahead and do a color combination. Get the black to go with black, the light blue to go with, of course, the Sega logo. Best thing to do. And then we have purple. Yeah, the color of royalty right there, the RAM card. There we go. So what we're going to do is we will open this up. We will clean the contact pads. We will remove the battery if it needs to be. I'm still going to end up doing it after I dump it. I'm going to dump its ROM and contents off of it with the Retrode 2. And then we're going to do some really fun things from that point on. And of course, we're not going to get too far ahead of ourselves. We're just going to have a little bit of fun and enjoy ourselves. Listen to the storm as it comes down. It's just... righteous. You guys can understand why I wanted to wait until now to do this. Oh, it's just... I love these storms. They're so impressive. And for the volley that we get that comes down, it's not that much. It's really kind of negligible. It just sounds a lot worse than it is. More bark than bite. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, that came apart really quick. Oh, that one didn't. We'll get there. We got it. Let's see what this looks like on the inside. Now, out of all the things for PCBs that would be a work of art, I believe that this one is going to be exactly that. It is absolutely beautiful. There should be no reason why this does not work now. It doesn't need... Well, I'm going to clean it. I'm just going to say it, but it has a lot of flux and stuff all over it too. And see, I don't have a 2450 battery either, and I'm thinking of sourcing exactly that replacement. I'll check it, of course. But look at that, 1993 for this one. All right. Yeah, you guys get to see it here first. All right, give me a second. I'm going to adjust the camera so you guys can see a little bit closer. Oh, yeah, what do you think? I think it's going to blur out. It does too. Don't worry. Give me 1 second. What do you think? Looks good? Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't blur out on us when I get my fingers in here. Oh, look at that. I waited a long time for this one, everyone. I waited until it was just the right affordability factor for it because these are spendy. And it's odd that nobody's making reproductions of it. Well, I'm just hoping that I'm able to utilize it with the Retrode 2, because that's my whole entire idea of having this, is to utilize my emulation ROM, or my emulation cartridge save from Sega CD, which of course is going to be Eye of Beholder. Like I said, I didn't want to get too far ahead of myself, because Eye of Beholder is a Sega CD game, and as I was playing it through emulation, I grabbed its save and I edited it, and the game took it and it plays perfectly fine in game. So I'm thinking if I used that, saved my characters in the game, and then exported that particular, it says it in there, I'll show you guys all here, soon enough. Yeah, like I said, I didn't want to get too far ahead, because it's going to be complicated, but it's going to be really fast paced. Like I can get through it really quick because I already have the stuff already set up and ready to go. That is just cool. It seems odd that this is not populated, right, for more RAM to give you even more save states or save space. See, now that would be cool, as if there was a way for me to put that there and a duplicate chip here to give me more, if the menu allowed for it, you know, from it. See, I don't know how it actually works in BIOS. So cool. Let's get busy cleaning it. I procrastinated enough. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Am I ever. This is something that I have been waiting for months. Last time we worked on a Sega product, it was the Sega Genesis, and I told everyone that I needed to, you know, I needed to actually replace the battery in that Sega CD's attachment part of it. And we were going through the level hike stuff too. I think I touched base a little bit then, but it wasn't too much. Like it wasn't really in depth like I want to work on it now, because this is going to be so great. It means that I can literally recuperate or recover my original save game from MS-DOS, and I can transfer all of my characters' stats and everything to my Sega CD save game on this cart when I save it. In theory, it should work. Let's just hope that the Retrode 2 acknowledges and sees this cart as that. That way I can take its memory. Okay, you know what? Let's use the microscope. Move it along. There we go. We are back, and we have the camera and the microscope all set up at the same time now. So as I was saying, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. So I know I am. Absolutely love this. I wanted to see it underneath the microscope to make sure that we're not having any broken traces while we're working on it. Okay. And while we're at it, I'm going to go ahead and check that battery for voltage. This area right here. And we're just checking for 3 volts. Pass here, so sorry about that. And we're at voltage. Yeah, we're good. Voltage is fine on it. That would mean that there would be saves on here still, which would be very cool. Take those off there in here a little bit. Got that already. Got that going too. We do have a replacement battery and holder here if we needed to, like if it was completely gone. Right. Like it exploded on us. But alright, let's get busy on this. Sounds like the storm passed over too, which is great. Remember to wear your safety glasses. And here, sorry guys, I need to move this over a little bit more so you guys can hear me, possibly. Yeah, that microphone was away a little bit. But thank you also very much for watching. It's greatly appreciated. And thank you also very much for your kind remarks and comments and all of the support that I'm receiving. It is just absolutely wonderful. The channel is just going up and up and up, and our voices are being heard. Everything that we have been doing is awesome, very nostalgic, and it just, yeah. I'm getting a little giddy here. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Just love you guys. Thank you. Looks like years and years worth of tarnish is actually being wiped free of it, which is excellent, and that's exactly what we're looking for. I am just adjusting the microscope at the moment, trying to get it exactly where we want it so we can see what we're doing. There we go. Trying to get it right. It has a lot of wash up from these right here. Sorry, it's all new stuff here, and I'm working on it. Just trying to get everything to be lined up properly. Don't need that. Which one's doing that? Extra glare is this. Okay, there we go. Sorry guys. Like I said, I was trying to get it just right because it doesn't look right, and I'm not seeing it properly either, and I want to be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Yeah, for the longest, well, I never even knew that this even existed. Much like a lot of the other adapters and things that are meant for certain consoles, you very seldom, if ever, would see about them. They're not even advertised very much. Like, I know for a fact that I never seen this advertised for anywhere in any magazine or catalog. And now we're starting to really see an influx on everybody wanting to get a Pro Action Replay or a Game Shark for their Saturn. And I'm like, definitely. So I'm moving towards, if this works as well as I believe it's going to work, I'm being careful. Yeah, I'm just being careful, you guys. This is going to change the way I game on Sega CD games. Grease and grime and grit off of there. Okay. Alright. Yeah, give me a second here. I'm going to go ahead and get cleaned up. Don't go away. Okay, we are back. The recording's going, all set up and ready to go. Awesome. Oh, yeah, sorry about that earlier, guys. I remember how I was telling everybody that this microphone, the digital microscope will wash out from certain color choices. And the blue was one of those that actually washes it out. I can see it along the sides right here. Like right along the actual side of the camera right here is because of the wash up from the actual that. And if I get rid of that, I can see it's almost like a vignette effect. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and just keep using the dark colors. And yeah, make do with what we got. Because this is going to go right there. See how much better that looks? I mean, at least for me, it looks way, way, way better. And if I have to, I could put another black piece of foam down right here too. Which I'm just going to do that anyway because it just looks really, really unusual. Yeah, I won't let damage that. Let's get all this all set up and ready to go. There we go. So we'll get it down there. We'll get it done. The storm came back. Outstanding. So we gotta dry rub it first. Sorry, this one's really bad. I gotta wipe it free first to get all that eraser media off before we apply rub alcohol. Otherwise, we'll get terrible streaking, which I think is going to occur anyway now. Because I messed up. Yeah, that's why I got a step-by-step process, and I've been working on it for about 3 years now, almost. Or is it 2 years? My anniversary for the first Nintendo cartridge cleaning on the channel was just a couple days ago. Facebook reminder. And it was Legendary Wings, so it was either 2 or 3 years ago. It was a while back. It was awesome. And it, just paved the way for all of this to be a process that I'm working on now. It has come a long way from what we used to work on. And just seeing this too has come a long way because I have much more better lighting now. I don't know if you guys can see that, and you notice that this camera right here is not messing up, and this one's not blurring out as much either with focus problems because I'm not working in a dimly lit area. And it doesn't absolutely destroy my eyes to cause me to have migraines. I absolutely love that. Because some of these lights, they have a flicker to them, like a refresh rate. And if that refresh rate is not adequate, I'll end up having major issues from it. So I'm very, very fortunate to have found these square bank lights, LED lights like this. They're battery operated too, so I can take it out into the woods when I feel like doing that. How does that look? Does that look really good? Yeah, it looks like brushed steel. Or does it look like I need to work on it just a little bit more? Because I need to work on it a little bit more. You know what that is from? You see the checking on there? You see that? Yeah, you see those little lines that are going through that? I believe that somebody used one of those mainstream cleaning ones across it, and they didn't clean the actual device, or they did it dry, and it checkered the entire thing with that. So you could see it all underneath that tarnish. See, I thought it was from me at first when I was working on it. Maybe it was my eraser being really too abrasive, but no, you can see it right underneath all of that. And it's like somebody took an emery board to it to see if they can get it to clean it. And that was years ago. I'm not talking like right now either. I'm talking this was a long time ago right here. This was done way back. You could just see the layers on here. And as soon as I'm done, I'll wipe it all free, and it will look so good. Or it'll work much better. Let's put it that way. That's the idea. Wonderful world of Miibu. And we're gonna get all that all broken up some. Yeah, I really can't wait till I get the Eye of Beholder going. I have it all set up ready to go. I even have the mouse for the actual console for this specific reason. Just to play Eye of Beholder. I originally got the console to play another one of my absolute favorites was Dragon's Lair on it, but right now I just want Eye of Beholder. The soundtrack. I have never heard anything come close, because the DOS games that I've played do not have any CD quality soundtracks at all on them. They're just absolute low quality. Well, I'm not gonna say low quality. It's gonna be like VGA, the same similar style ones. I like the original first version that I had, which had multiple save games ability. The ones that I've found over the years, these Forgotten Realm archive packages, they don't have it. Excuse me, I'm getting something right here. They don't have it. They don't have that ability to do multiple saves, so you basically have to install the game or make copies of the game and then save your save games in a different folder every time you want to start over again. Excuse me. Before that, though, all my years before that, I had like 5 or 6 different saves available to me while I'm playing the game. Yeah, I even have Cat 5 cable here ready to go on replacing the battery, but it doesn't look terrible. This thing looks like it's, I'm not gonna say it looks brand new. It looks like it's been used, and it looks like it's been serviced or tried to have been serviced with cleaning, like with an abrasive material. But we've seen these brushed steel looked ones too before, or like that brushed metal, which is it's understandable. We've seen other what games were there? I don't even want to recall. We have so many of them on the list. I could just easily just link one. Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna do a quick pass over. I have it underneath the microscope, and I just want to see this. You can see there's no, you see no corrosion around any of these areas on here. Remember, I'm going fast. I'm going to go fast over it. This is surely everybody else is interested in it too. Let's do it this way instead, sorry. Check those caps, check those resistors, the surface mount stuff. I know it's all the way over here too, but you never know if one of these might be accidentally bridged or cut, if a trace is cut, and it might need that. you know. Let's see. I don't think there's going to be anything wrong with this. Like, even underneath this right here, that trace underneath it could have been broke just over the years for some reason. It's weird, but it may have happened. I think we are good. I'm going to go ahead and clean this, put it back together again, put it in the console, and play some Beholder. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to make a game first. Name them YouTube, or your name here, YouTube. I think that's a great one. And then we'll transfer it over onto the emulator, and I'll do a bunch of stuff with the code. Maybe I might go easy, because we've already done it on the channel. We've already showed how to do all that stuff, all the hexadecimal stuff, and I'll just link it so you guys can see the whole entire video collection of all the DOS games and the hex editor stuff. But yeah, let's get busy. And yes, I was procrastinating just to let this dry a little bit. And oh yeah, we don't need the extra piece of foam either, do we? It's been a while since I've worked on this stuff, you guys. And I got that severe brain fog lately, and it just doesn't want to freaking go away. That's why I want to be very cautious and careful of how I'm working on this stuff, because I really don't want to jinx it or just ruin it for myself. Happens, you know. It's anyway. Let's get busy. That thunderstorm is absolutely incredible, though. I had some last night, too, but it wasn't too much. Nothing like that loud enough to make the cupboard shake, which is impressive. A lot of these I don't even have to work on too hard because they're not actually attached to any traces on this side of the cart, which is crazy. Genesis carts are so easy to clean. They're so much more easy to clean. I gotta tell you that I think the most difficult ones are the actual NES games. I think they're most difficult. I think the reason why I'm gonna say that is because it's so difficult to get the games to actually emulate. You know, to get them off of the cartridge onto your PC. Because if I'm going to show a game, I would much rather have it be shown, you know, with some emulation at times. Because I really don't want to hook up my console if I don't have to at times, you know. It's like, especially if you want to do something quick, like a quick little video wrapped in the corner of a game that I want to play, you know, like say for instance, I want to talk about you know, Beholder, and you can see like a little bit of a snippet of it right there in the corner. And I would much rather go through emulation of DOS box to show that than I would be to go and grab my vintage laptop out and pull it up and play it and turn it on and copy it and go through all the resolution check stuff, because that's always fun. My video capture device doesn't want to capture it. And as I'm working on this, I'm also have another thought process going, multitasking, And I'm thinking of what I'm going to do next with this, if it does work. It's like, what's the next game that I would love to see modified saves? And that would be probably Lunar. Oh wait, isn't that on the Sega Saturn? No, it's on the CD, isn't it? Lunar. Lunar, not the Silver Star, sorry. Not the Silver Star, but the yellow one. Or maybe the both are. I don't know. I'd have to check it out. Oh, yeah. Let me get this all cleaned up real quick. There we go. Yeah. Excellent. Alright, I'm back. I believe that my phone may have cut out on me in the middle of this, so my apologies if it just flipped out there. It's got a timer of like only 32 minutes or something like that, or whatever it is, but yeah, I had a long recording session there. I'm just thoroughly enjoying myself, taking my time, you guys. So it took this many years for me to get this finally now. It's just like I might as well just really be patient, do it right, and not have to worry about it later. I'll never have to go back over this again for another so many years. I'll take good care of it. Of course, I'll end up sourcing reproductions if they're available. Just to have new ones that have FRAM instead of the battery backup versions of them. I think that would be a much better design. I don't see any reason why that wouldn't be availability out there for it. Or a demand, I should say. I think there should be a demand for that. As here I am, I'm instigating it now because of the using it this particular method or way. It won't have to be just the Retrode 2. You could use any ROM dumper. I'm sure that would probably work for it. How's it look? Good. I think we are golden. Alright, microscope's going off, and we're going to go ahead and go back to just the actual camera. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Think it's going to work? I think it's going to work. I think it's going to be awesome when we're done with all this. Alright, let's put it back together again. Let's put it in the console and let's check it out, man. Let's play some Beholder. Hey everyone, I am back. Let's go ahead and give the Sega Backup RAM card a test. Playing a quick game of Eye of the Beholder on the Sega CD. I already have the AverMedia device recording this. Yahoo! Super happy with the outcome of those contact pads on that. And yes, I'm actually using the official Sega mouse. And I only paid, you guessed it, 50 cents for it. This thing is awesome, and it's a definite must when you're playing Beholder. You need that mouse support. Very close to like mouse and keyboard support playing this game for me, and this is a must. Oh, yes. So what I plan on doing here is using the CD backup cartridge. I'm going to put it in the Retrode 2. I was going to take my save game and modify it through hexadecimal and then put it back on the actual cartridge and then bring it through and play it on original hardware, having modified games. I'd be curious if it works, right? I would be very happy. This should be floor 1. There we go. Excellent. So we know that the cartridge works. I'll play the game just for a little bit here so we all get to see how unbelievably awesome Eye of Beholder is on Sega CD versus the other versions of it. The other versions don't have this amazing musical score. So this is what my character classes are before we get too far ahead of ourselves, right? I'm not sure you guys get to see all this. So that's why I have them as. I modified them to be your name here. 2 cleric thieves, which has to be, of course, a gnome or just a gnome in order to get that class. And there you go. That's the party. We're going to come in here, we're going to go ahead and decimate these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go after, quickly here, I'm going to get the dagger. Specific dagger. Can they dual wield mace? Just long sword. Long sword, short sword, something like that. I'm not too worried about the rations right now because we will have our clerics create food for us later in levels. Yeah, I didn't carry any spells and I didn't rest or anything either to memorize them. I'll get to that here shortly. Wow, are they dropping a lot of daggers? Switch or something here. Yeah, you never underestimate the usage of these daggers when you get into that kinku, the kinku area. They're those bird people. They have a ton of passageways that require. Well, I think it's darts actually more than it does daggers. No, it's daggers in the walls. Yeah, and then you get your best shield or one of the better shields in the game. Give me a lot of daggers. There we go. And that's what I wanted to do. That's what I want to show everybody. Just get to the Ginsu. Yeah, there was. I thought there was something here. Where's the shield? They're going to try to swarm me. Yeah, this would be a good time to camp real quick. Let's memorize our stuff. And they're usually slow poison. We'll save it and then we'll call it. Oh, thank you all so very much for watching. It's so greatly appreciated. It really is. It means the world to me. Just being able to have this in my hand and oh, yes. I've been wanting to work on this for about 8 months now. Ever since I learned of the actual possibility and probability that this is actually going to happen. You gotta have the right proper tools for it too. And once I figure it out, yeah, I'm going to be so stoked. It's like, what a beautiful game. So happy that it's on the Sega CD. Well, thank you all so very much for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Be healthy. Stay safe. Happy gaming, everyone.